Day 2 here in San Francisco. I'm walking through the hotel parking lot right now, canvas in hand, ready for a little adventure. Today, we're heading out to paint by the sea. Leaving the hotel now, just cruising through one of San Francisco's cozy neighborhoods. It's calm, almost too quiet. Pastel houses lined up on sloping streets, little gardens by the porch, and that familiar cool morning air. Fog's getting thicker now. I can barely see the road ahead. It's giving the classic San Francisco morning vibe. Moody but cozy. Locals call this fog Carl the Fog. Yes, he even has his own Instagram account. The fog starts to fade. Back to the quiet streets and pastel homes. Just another calm corner of San Francisco. Found a good parking spot, and now I'm walking along El Camino Real. This road has been around for centuries. It literally means the Royal Road in Spanish. It once connected all the old California missions from San Diego all the way up to Sonoma. I'm heading to grab something. On a chilly Bay Area morning like this, there's no better comfort than a steaming bowl of noodles and broth. Wow, this is a whole different kind of landmark. A blend of old diners, Asian restaurants, car dealerships, bubble tea cafes. The vibe here feels so local. The people are just going about their usual day, cars rushing by, and that familiar hum of California life. Finally, I made it. Bentre Restaurant, here along El Camino Real. The smell hits me the moment I walked in. Rich, broad herbs and that slow-cooked aroma that feels like home even if I'm miles away. The place has that classic Bay Area vibe. Simple tables, warm lighting, and the sound of the chopsticks tapping bowls, and seemingly quiet chatter in the background. What I love about spots like this is that they're not fancy, just authentic. You can tell people come here for comfort, not just for food. And look what we've got. Fresh coconut juice served straight from the shell. There's just something about drinking from real coconut. It feels like an instant vacation. Fun fact, the name of this place, Bentre, actually means land of coconuts. It's a province in southern Vietnam famous for coconut farms and rivers lined with palm trees. So this drink, totally on brand. Sweet, cold, and refreshing. The perfect balance before that warm bowl of pho. And here it is, the star of the day. A hot, steaming bowl of pho. You can see them steam rising. The fresh basil on the side and that golden broth that's been simmering for hours. Fun fact, traditional pho broth is often cooked for over 6 hours to pull out that rich flavor. And chefs say the key isn't just the spices, it's patience. Add a squeeze of lime, a bit of chili, and some bean sprouts. That's when it becomes your own version of comfort. Alright, I'm fully recharged. Time to grab the car and hunt for some art supplies. Next stop, Michael's, because no trip's complete without a mini art howl. Got my canvas? Mission complete. Now it's time to chase the sea and find that perfect spot to paint. Driving through another San Francisco neighborhood, and I suddenly thought, maybe I'll stop by a church first. I don't know, something about today's calm feeling. The fog, the food, the painting plan. It just feels right to pause and reflect for a bit. I ended up here in St. Ignatius Church. I've seen photos before, but seeing it in person, it's breathtaking. The columns, the arches, the way of the light filters through those tall windows, it feels like stepping into a painting. The architecture is Italian Renaissance and Baroque style. Grand, detailed, and meant to lift your eyes upward. That's what I love about places like this. They're not just buildings. They're stories, carved in stone. Fun fact, St. Ignatius Church is one of San Francisco's most iconic landmarks. Built in the early 1900s and part of University of San Francisco campus. It survived earthquakes, restorations, and still stands as a symbol of faith and resilience. Sitting here reminds me why I started doing all this. The stillness of this place, it kind of fills me up. I don't even need to describe it, just light, space, and gratitude. Heading out now to find a nice beach spot to paint. I'm driving through this really beautiful neighborhood, big houses, quiet streets, and trees lining the road. It's one of those simple moments where everything just feels calm and right. I love seeing how every house has its own character. Different colors, designs, little gardens and fronts. It's like everyone here added a bit of their own art to the street. The weather's perfect too. Just enough breeze, no fog this time, and that clear San Francisco sunlight. It's a good reminder that inspiration doesn't always come from grand places. Sometimes it's right here, in a drive, a quiet street, a good mood, and the promise of the ocean up ahead. Just a quick tunnel, a moment between calm and the coast. And here it is, the ocean I've been chasing all day. Walking downhill now, with the cliffs opening up in front of me, sunlight hitting the rocks, waves crashing below. It's one of those views that make you stop mid-step just to take it all in. The sound of the sea here feels different, quieter, deeper, like it's holding a secret. This is Gray Whale Cove, tucked just below Devil's Slide's bunker. A hidden gem that feels far from everything, even though it's just outside the city. I love places like this, where you can feel small, but in a good way. After all the driving, food, and reflection today, this is the perfect ending, or maybe the perfect beginning for a new painting. There's something healing about watching the ocean, no matter what's on my mind. It just reminds me how small one's worries really are. The trees sway softly, flowers blooming quietly by the path. It's like nature's way of painting without a brush. You realize how connected everything is. The sky, the sea, the earth, all moving together, all breathing at once. I kept walking until I found the perfect spot, a quiet place overlooking at the sea. The air was soft, the waves calm, and tiny yellow flowers danced in the wind. It felt like the world paused just for a moment. There's something grounding about this spot. Setting up the easel, feeling the wind, hearing the sea. It's like the world slows down just enough for me to begin. Every painting starts here. Not with the first stroke, but with quiet intention to create. As I set up my easel, I realized this place has its own story. This old concrete ruin behind me is part of what's known as the Devil's Slide's bunker, built during World War II to watch over the coast. Decades later, it's become a canvas of its own, covered in graffiti overlooking the Pacific. I love that contrast, history fading, colors blooming, and here I am adding another layer to its story. This area is part of the coastal trails near the Devil's Slide, a stretch once known for its dangerous cliff roads before the tunnel was built. Now, it becomes a peaceful stop where hikers, artists, and dreamers pause to breathe in the ocean air. I started setting up my easel carefully, making sure I'm not leaving a mark on the place itself. I love how history, nature, and art meet here, each leaving their trace but never taking too much. I wanted to take my time setting up. There's something grounding about preparing everything with care. Even putting on gloves feels like a small ceremony before painting. I took a moment just to watch the sea and the people passing by, each lost in their own little world. As I mixed the colors, I couldn't help but think, life is like this too. We all start as separate shades, carrying on our own tones, our own stories. But time, love, pain, and hope, they blend us. Sometimes the mix gets messy. Sometimes it turns into something beautiful. Like the people walking by, strangers yet somehow connected by the same sea, the same light, the same moment. Maybe that's what painting really is. Not just about the color, but about connection. There's something about being surrounded by nature that reminds me I'm never really alone. The waves, the wind, the light, they all feel alive, like they're breathing with me. Every time I paint, I think of people and the little souls who've been part of my life. Family, friends, even the pets who've crossed over but never really left my heart. Sometimes, in moments like this, I still feel them here. It's funny, love doesn't disappear. It just changes its form. Maybe it becomes the breeze that touches my face or the warmth that finds me when the world feels cold. So, I paint with love, hoping a piece of it stays in every color I make. Sometimes, life feels like a lot like this painting. Calm at first glance, but when you look closer, there's a movement in every brush stroke. The waves never stop, just like how life keeps moving. Even when we pause, the sea teaches me to breathe, to let go, and to trust the tides. The grass dances with the wind, not because it wants to, but because that's how it survives. Maybe the same for us too. Learning to bend when life changes the direction. As I paint this horizon, I think of everyone I've lost, everyone I love, and how they're all part of the colors I mix today. Some memories are soft blues of peace, others than deep greens of longing. But altogether, they create something very beautiful. Because maybe life, just like art, isn't about perfection. It's about connection with nature, with others, with myself. Painting here made me realize healing isn't about forgetting. It's about creating something new out of everything I've been through. If you're watching this, I hope you find a quiet place like this one, where you can breathe, reflect, and just be yourself. I wish you peace, I wish you warmth, and I wish you light, wherever you are right now. And there it is. Finished, but never really complete. Just like our life. Another story, another chapter, another painting to express my existence. Thank you for staying with me through this journey.